everyone, and welcome to today's episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. It's Olivia here, and I am officially moved into my new apartment at Penn State, and I just wanted to tell you guys that before we jump into the episode. So I'm geographically in a different location, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to keep posting and all that fun stuff, just like I did last semester at school. So today I thought I would talk a little bit about the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone and what it can lead to, okay? So I think this is just a very important subject because there's so many people that are afraid to jump out of their comfort zones as a result of the fear of what others may think, etc. But I think the benefit of stepping out of your comfort zone is the fact that there are endless possibilities that may have not been if you did not step out of your comfort zone. So, for example, I'll share a little story about myself. So basically this summer I really just wanted to become fully who I am. Oh my gosh, there's an obnoxious car, I'm so sorry. Become fully who I am, and that meant me doing things that made me happy without the back end of worrying about what others might think. So I really wanted to explore New York City more because I live close to the area, and I just never found myself exploring it as much as I should have. So I took it upon myself, even though I was a little bit nervous to go into the Big Apple because of, just how many people there are, and there's some crazy stuff that goes on in the city now. I would just ask friends to go, family to go, and it was just so fun because I really got to see that I love the city life. And before that, in high school, I wasn't really a city girl. I thought I'm more suburban, but as soon as I got to explore New York City, I really realized that oh my god, this is so fun here because I love exploring different cafes and boutiques, and New York City is literally the hub for all that stuff. There's so many shops, restaurants, boutiques, and it just made me find something new that I really liked, and it caused me to become super comfortable and taking pictures outside of New York City despite the millions of people, because in my head I'm there's so many people trying to take pictures, and it's nobody really cares what you're doing, and nobody's gonna remember you because you're never gonna see these people again. New York is so big, and there's a very slight chance that you ever run into the same person again. So that was really awesome and eye-opening, and it kind of just made me happy because I'm oh my gosh, I can do this, and I can find myself and go to new places. And little did I know how happy I was just exploring New York City. So that's just a little thing that I wanted to share. And also I just felt more comfortable posting on my personal Instagram page, and I ended up getting a lot of love and comments and stuff. So that was really inspiring and motivating. You guys are, it's crazy, sometimes people on the internet are nicer than people in real life, and I'm just oh my gosh, it's a crazy world we live in. But I definitely have to say that social media is a big part of my life because I major in public relations, and I even have a paid internship in public relations and marketing and social media. But that's not to say that it should consume your life. I more so take it as a creative outlet for me to post when I want, and I honestly love seeing creative and artsy feeds. It inspires me with my personal accounts and my podcast and my personal page. So definitely use social media to your benefit, but don't let it knock you down or make you compare yourself to others. Pinterest is a really good way of personal growth and just finding creative and artsy pictures that want you to feel inspired and to help yourself through these photos. So if you're really not into Instagram, because I know Instagram's super big because there's likes and comments, you can definitely turn your likes and comments off, because that is an option that I feel people should utilize more, just so you're not so consumed in oh my gosh, how many likes did I get, how many comments, and then bring yourself down if you didn't get as many likes or comments as you wanted. So that's something to think about, because really who cares about how many likes and comments you're getting? If you're truly enjoying what you're posting and it's making you happy, then that's all that matters. And like I didn't even like try to post to like get these likes and comments, but they just like came because I was authentic. I was myself. I wasn't afraid to step out of my comfort zone, and that really shows. Like when you post stuff because it's truly you and it's authentic, like people are gonna notice that and like be inspired by you, and like you want to be known as different. You want to be known as someone who inspires others. You don't just want to like fit in. So like what about you is like different? Like show that through your Instagram, show that through your feed, your aesthetic, the way you put filters on photos, like your certain like look to it, like just like those little things like make a difference, and like people notice that. So be real with yourself. Ask yourself like, who am I really, and like what makes me happy? And if you're a creator and you ever feel like you're in a creative slump to post content, don't be. Just take a little break if that's what you need, and then you will soon find that inspiration again and come back stronger than ever. So don't let creative slumps bring you down. Everyone has them. I think it's just a matter of bouncing back and, you know, keep being consistent and all those things, because you never know who has your post notifications on. You never know who's really enjoying your content. So never get down on yourself, and always remember to step outside of your comfort zone, because I think it's really, really important. And like starting my podcast meant that I stepped out of my comfort zone. Even posting on Instagram sometimes can be frightful, because you know you constantly worry like, who's gonna look at this? Like, is it people from my past I don't really associate myself with anymore? Like, are they gonna judge me and all that stuff? But honestly, like, who cares if they judge you? Because like everyone's always so consumed into their own lives that like it doesn't really necessarily matter what you post, because if it makes you happy, then that's literally all that matters. So this episode was short and sweet, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you can do anything that you set your mind to, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. The people that succeed and the people that thrive took that jump, and even if they fell, they still overcame it, and that's why they're different, and that's why they've done something that other people haven't. So you have to put the work in, you have to be consistent and dedicated. But I think the most important thing here is find your craft. Like, who are you? Like, what do you want to be known as? How do you want people to see you? How do you want people to look at you when they see you as? Like what do you want your specific aura to be? Like, you have to find that, and once you find that, you'll be literally unstoppable, and you want people to be inspired by you. That's the bottom line. If people are inspired by you, that means that you're doing something different than other people. And you know, there's so many people in this world. Why do you want to fit in? Like, you want to stand out, you want to do something that's different from the rest. So with that being said, I hope this really inspired you to kind of jump out of your comfort zone. Maybe in this fall season, you want to start posting a little more, or be creative with your poses on Instagram, or whatever it might be. Just go for it, and don't really let the comments or likes hold you back from that, because I promise you it's not worth it. Once you see a really pretty aesthetic in your feed, you're going to be thankful that you posted, and who cares about the numbers. So thank you guys so much for listening. Please be yourself and find who you are. And if you guys ever have any questions about personal growth tips, or how I stay inspired, or a little bit more about myself, feel free to reach out. And don't forget to follow us on social media at The Fashion Fables, and subscribe to our channel on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and more to come. So thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.